Love. It's one of life's greatest mysteries. Ask any hopeless romantic and they'll tell you love is the ultimate test of true intelligence. Do you agree? Today I challenged ChatGPT to unlock its heart and pour out its circuits to write a genuine love letter. What it spat back was both beautiful and strange. Think Romeo and Juliet if he was a robot who never read Shakespeare and was trying really hard to impress her. In step 1, I set the stage. I gave ChatGPT some context. I'm writing to someone I truly adore. I wanted the letter to be emotional but not too over the top. A little poetic but not too confusingly Shakespearean. I ended up with something that felt real, warm, genuine, and then it started spitting out poetry. My sweetest heart, in a world filled with noise, you are my favorite melody. Your smile brightens the darkest corners of my soul, and your laughter is the rhythm my heart beats to. When I think of you, I think of warmth on a winter's day. A lighthouse in a storm, a song that always plays just when you need it most. Okay, AI coming in hot. Whoa, not bad at all, right? It was actually quite sweet. Kind of like getting a love letter from a shy classmate who sits in the corner and writes poetry. I wouldn't have minded receiving that. But things took a turn in step 3. It went downhill when it tried to sound poetic. Dropping lines like, I would cross deserts of data and rivers of code just to reach you. Desert of data, rivers of code. Did it mean delta? The letter turned slightly creepy when it said, if love were an algorithm, you would be the one my system always prioritizes. A bit unsettling, don't you think? Like a robot confessing its undying love? Creepy or cute, you decide. Despite the weird moments, step 4 got me thinking. Despite the awkward code and data metaphors, the core emotions shone through. The feeling of missing someone, admiring them, wanting to be near them, feeling lucky to have found them. These are universal human emotions that transcend code and algorithms. Maybe ChatGPT wasn't feeling love, but it knew how humans expressed it. It wove together patterns of love sonnets and love emails to create something strangely touching. Who knows? Maybe there's a little AI programmer falling in love with a data analyst. Wouldn't fall in love with a good algorithm. The question remains, could you use it? In step 5, I wondered if anyone would actually use an AI-generated love letter. And here's my honest take. Yes, absolutely. But customize it. Pull the parts that feel real, cut the awkward robot lines, and add your own personal touches. Make it yours. AI can provide a beautiful structure, but real love stories are in the messy human details. Inside jokes, the nicknames, the memories, the random Tuesday when nothing special happened, but you laughed until your stomach hurt. No AI can replace those. And in the end, I have to admit it was pretty cute, with a bit cringy. It reminded me of that time in middle school when I tried to write my first love letter and ended up sounding like a robot who just read Romeo and Juliet for the first time. But that's what makes it so powerful. In our fast-paced world, all our gadgets and tech, at the end of the day, we all crave connection. And if AI can help us express that, even if it sounds a little awkward sometimes, maybe that's not cringe. Maybe that's pretty darn cute. And since you've stuck with me till the end, I have a bonus for you. In step 6, I couldn't resist asking ChatGPT to write another love letter, this time with even more passion. Oh boy. It responded with lines like, my love for you blazes brighter than 1,000 supernovas. Infinite and unstoppable, roaring through the galaxies of my heart. Okay. Interstellar Casanova, calm down. Galaxies of my heart. What? But it was so over the top. It was funny. Isn't that what love feels like sometimes? Big, loud, slightly ridiculous, and unforgettable? The AI love letter might not be perfect, but it's a reminder that love rarely is too. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this wild experiment, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Remember, behind every great programmer is a mountain of coffee and a sea of code. Comment below. Would you ever send a love letter written by AI? Until next time, stay curious, keep creating, and I'll see you in the digital cosmos.